Well, Handyman Paul has been on a thrift store, I guess, roll or something. He does a lot of junk hauling and stuff like that. And whenever he finds treasures, he brings me some treasures and other friends treasures. So I've accumulated quite a few treasures, and I thought you'd like to see them too, because it is kind of fun to get treasures. The first two treasures are these planters. This is a lovely iridescent, kind of Art Deco looking, isn't it? It needs to be cleaned out, but I can certainly use that. And then he also brought me this cute little llama planter. Look at this. Also needs a cleaning, but I could probably get a little cactus in there. He brought me a mug that says world's greatest boss ever. I said that's not always true, and we both know it. However, it was very sweet, and it's a nice big size. I like these big sizes. He also brought me a little creamer without a lid. He said you can use it for something, and again, I think I'm going to put a cactus in it. He brought me this pillow, and there's a little label on it that says Pier 1. It does need to be washed. If I have a blanket, I'm going to be taking to the laundromat, and I'll throw this in with it. It'll be great outside. It matches my other pillows. I have a hole in my bathroom wall where a medicine cabinet used to be, but it hasn't been there since I've been here. So I have a picture hanging over it. So he's been looking for medicine cabinets for me, and so far he's found two, including the one he brought yesterday, but unfortunately neither of them fit. This one was a good one, but it's about an inch too big lengthwise. He brought me this beautiful green bottle. Look at this. It actually, I think, is from a winery, and I've finally kind of decided that it's olive oil from a winery. A lot of the wineries do olive oil also, because it's certainly not a wine bottle, but it's just so pretty with the embossing and all that. I like bottles. I've got a bunch of them that have been found on the property here in the laundry room. This gnome, he said he found it floating in a river. I don't know what river. I don't know what the circumstances were. Some questions are better left not asked. So anyway, this guy is going on the shelf with another gnome that Handyman Paul and his landlady Diana got me a cute one, and then an angel candle holder that Handyman Paul got for me also. So they're all lined up there on the windowsill. He brought two children's books, The Treasury of Illustrated Classics, The Abridged Adventures of Tom Sawyer. It's kind of fun. I read Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn years ago. Nice big print for a beginning reader. And he also brought this. I never heard of it, the Spiderwick Chronicles. I actually have a granddaughter who probably would get a kick out of this. I don't know, it was some sort of maybe witch type thing, or I don't know. So anyway, this was the second book. He also brought me this beautiful bowl with flowers. Be nice to serve salad in, or fruit or something. It's probably part of a set, but it's nice. This beautiful piece of cloth. I can't, I don't know if it's like a shawl or if it's a tablecloth or what it is, but it's real pretty. It kind of is green and brown and crinkly, so that needs to be washed. If you know what this could be, let me know. And oh my gosh, he brought me this, which is amazing. It's a double draft seal, and I think it's actually for windows, and I can use let me see, they've got these things for windows. I'll have to figure it out, or maybe he'll come over and help me figure it out. But the best part was it had this long piece, as it's shown here. Let me find the picture. Actually, I think I'll just, yeah, right here. If you can see that, it goes under the door, this piece. So he sort of installed it last night, and it needs to be fine-tuned, but that's great. That goes on my bedroom door, which is really cold. And today I'm getting weather stripping for the rest of the door, so maybe I can sleep in that bedroom from now on in. And he also brought me some amazing baskets. He brings me a lot of baskets, and they're beautiful and they're big, and I'm not really a basket person, but if you could help me figure out what to do with these baskets, that would be appreciated. They do need to be washed. I think I'm going to spray them all with with Dawn, and let them dry outside. It's cloudy today, so maybe today's not the day, but look at this beautiful cornucopia. Beautiful. Needs to be washed. I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess it's the legs. Look how pretty that is. Real primitive. I like it. And then this wall basket. Can hang it up like this. I was thinking maybe putting this in the Airbnb cabin. I only have 2 things on the wall, but I also don't want to overdo it. So maybe flowers in it or something. If you have any thoughts, let me know. Then he brought me this gorgeous basket. Look at it. It's huge. Beautiful. It's very big, and it does have some damage here. So because of that, I was thinking maybe of lining this with plastic and putting some potted plants in it or something. You know, plastic would keep it from deteriorating at the bottom. But that might be something nice to do, maybe a ivy that would go around here. But I don't know if I'd normally do that with a basket, but because it already has some of this damage here, I think it's probably fine. So what do you think about that idea? Any thoughts? And finally, the grand finale is this basket, which I could sleep in. A grown adult could sleep in it. It has some sort of fabric woven stuff, and you know, it's a little bit damaged, but it's beautiful. It's like the sort of thing you see like on a big dining room table, somebody's house. So I'm not quite sure what to do with this. Anyway, I don't know how I can refurbish it if I've got that cloth there. So if you have any thoughts on this basket, what to do with it, how to refurbish it, anything like that, let me know. So in an earlier haul, Paul gave me this big tray from Christian Brothers Winery, which is no longer in business. It's a beautiful tray, but it started falling apart. So he fixed it and varnished it, and he sent me a picture of it. It's gorgeous. And also he said he had one more mug for me, but he couldn't find it in his truck, which was like this. So those will be part of the next Treasures from Handyman Paul video, because I want to finish this one up right now. And by the time he finds that mug, goodness knows where it is. Anyway, I'm kind of pleased with this. I'm going to try to repurpose a lot of them or everything. And again, if you have any thoughts on those baskets, what they could be used for, because if someone gives me something I like to use it in a way that is visible. So those were my treasures from Handyman Paul. Thank you so much for watching.